transit and transportation. So you can use yourself and talk about your project and specifically for the transit and mobility.
So our city is called the Four Leaves, and it's made out of four seasons as all part of one weather machine. And in each of our seasons, it all contributes to each one. Our winter is elevated because when it snows and when it melts, it flows through all of our seasons, which also carries waste and filters it, and this, which also collects energy with our
My name is Taj, and our main source of transportation is our fully 100% electric train. So basically, we have solar panels on it to collect energy, and we have flywheels that he will explain soon. So,
Flywheels are pretty much wheels where when it is rotating, it collects the rotational energy it is using and brings it in so that it is able to run all day while not using any extra energy. So then we also have solar panels that collect the solar energy to use whenever it's stopping to let people off, and then it uses the flywheels just to keep going.
And I'm Poppy, and we also have our electric walkways, which when people step on them, they light up and they create energy, elastic. They create elastic spring energy. Yeah. So that is ideal because when people are out walking, they can easily create energy for our city and contribute.
I'm Sydney.
Is that the Sydney Opera House there right there, by the way?
That's our government.
That's your government though, okay. Oh, I mean, what is on the water?
Oh yeah, these are like the top of the
That's
water wheel.
a water wheel. Oh,
So
okay.
the rest of it would be underneath. It's like the top.
How do most people get around for their daily activities?
Well, so we promote walking, right? Because walking is a very clean, reliable place. Except, however, if you do have a disability or if you have a long commute from here all the way to there, right? We usually do have a couple of cars. However, we do not love promoting cars, all electric cars. We do have all electric cars, but we don't love promoting them because batteries are not super good for the environment. So we try to minimize those. However, some people do need it, and we are able to support.
And one of the two ways that people mainly get around is we have electric walkways, as Poppy talked about. So while people are, say, going from their home to their job, they're also creating energy to turn into electricity to power their city.
They were very impressive. Yeah, I did have that. What do you see?
That's
Oh, because in our presentation I was an electrician, so I tried to go
Have you thought of any micromobility alternatives like scooters or e-bikes or anything like that?
We do have bikes and
You do have bikes?
yes,
Okay.
yes, we do. So when the bikes are on the pathways, it also creates that energy.
Anything that moves, technically.
just because bikes are definitely very reliable and eco-friendly.
Alright, that's good.
And was there any thought given to the design of where certain buildings are, like is residential spread out
Yeah.
together, or
So-
hospitals, stuff like that?
Basically, we have all of our commercial districts in areas in the center of our city. So that say you're in this area, you live here. You can just first thing is go to the commercial areas. And we have our industrial districts on the side of our city. So that say when you wake up in the morning, you won't wake up to noise, and you'll wake up to peace.
Yeah, so we just have our houses mostly away from our loud noise-making things, and we our train is all electric, so it is very minimal noise, right? And so yeah.
We just wanted it that the residential areas was in between commercial and industrial, so that wherever you work, it's relatively easy.
Are you relying on any imports and self-sufficient? Do you do any exports?
Self-sustainable.
We are, yeah.
It looks like there's maybe some tourism going on over here too, maybe with your ski and snowboarding club and all that as well.
Our skiing athletics.
Awesome.
How do the tourists come in? What's their mode of transportation?
Well, we do, in our winter, we have a place where people can go out and come back in, just because we have it under the winter climate, because this is underground, right? So that there's no big temperature differences. So, because if we had it just right here, the wind would come right in and it would like mess up the ruin the atmosphere. So we have it under.
Where is your city?
Minnesota.
And the reason for that is because Minnesota experiences the 4 seasons already, so we just wanted to make it that we could experience all of them at the same time.
We got 2 minutes. We got some questions. So we're gonna ask Do you guys have anything in particular that you would like to highlight? Was that a favorite part or something that was particularly clever that you want to make sure that we notice? Anything like that?
One thing is most of our buildings are like all recycled materials, and some of them, like our electricity and energy buildings, our weather machine, they're all 3D printed because we come from a STEM school, so we designed these and 3D printed them to come to our city.
And probably my favorite part of these are just the electric walkways, because one night after school I was hanging out with my counselor over there, Mr. Trudeau. Mr. Trudeau. And we were like, is there a way where somebody can just step on something and it creates energy? And we found out about these electric walkways that the company PaveJet has already been using in our world, and I was like, dang, that's pretty cool.
I have one extra question. So I noticed that you have a lot of towers near the center, and that some of the buildings on the outside are smaller. Is there a reason that what it looks like the homes are bigger, maybe more dense in the middle, and the homes are smaller on the outside?
Well, these are the homes,
Yeah.
and these are actually just like workplaces.
Okay.
And it's like a couple of apartments, but most are just
Schools, grocery stores.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
You put a lot of thought into it. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, it's really
Good work.